God bless you, everybody. So today I'm making an entry into my little internet dictionary, so to speak. Um, and as I've said before, with certain things like with numbers or symbols or even animals, that I said I give you the meaning of what they are. They can be multiple meanings for symbols. So God may say, this means one thing for me, but for somebody else, it might be something, might mean something else. And so, which one is true? Well, they're both would be true. So, but I'm going to tell you what Jasper Stone means. So, if you're seeing Jasper, or if God is saying the word Jasper to you, or it comes to you in some other form, or you dream it, whatever, what God is saying is that he sees your intentions, the purity of your intentions, and they come before him like a precious jewel. And it also speaks about the irony. So in English, they teach you about verbal irony, dramatic irony, situational irony. And so God is saying that your situation is ironic. Not to compare anybody to Jesus, but he's saying your situation is ironic, almost as if the way that Jesus' situation was ironic. The ones that killed him will be also the ones that's gonna, basically worship at his feet. Like, they didn't know that through his death, that through his death, all the power and the glory was going to be given to Jesus. So through his suffering. And so God is saying the same thing to you. If you are seeing Jasper, or dreaming it, or God is speaking that word to you, God is saying the same thing, that through your sacrifice, there's going to be a situation that is ironic in your life. Like, you've been through something where you have been pressed down, where you have been on the low end of the totem pole. You have been abused, neglected, just going through a trial, tribulation. Seemed like there's just no one that was there on your side, except for Jesus, of course, except for the Holy Spirit and God. But the situation was formidable, in meaning that it was like a death. Like, you were like in the pit, obviously not dead because you wouldn't be hearing this, but like, it just seemed like there was no life in the situation. And it seemed like everything was going wrong. But you remain obedient. You remain obedient unto death. No matter the pain, no matter the issue, you continue to stay in that situation. And so God's saying the irony of it all is that through that situation, you're going to have much glory, and not in a prideful kind of way. It's just God is going to bring you up out of that pit, out of the grave, and things are going to be resurrected in your life. And so when I was praying for this, asking God what this Jasper Stone means, he took me to Revelation 6, and I said, well, Lord, Revelation 6 doesn't say anything about the Jasper Stone, but it does speak about the martyrs under the throne, the martyrs under the throne. And in the Bible, it speaks about how the throne is, it's clear, it's crystal. So the Jasper Stone it speaks about how the stone is clear as crystal. And you're looking at the Jasper Stone here, and obviously it's like red, it's not translucent, but neither is gold. And the Bible speaks about gold as well being as, clear, like that, you as glass, like you can see through it. So the different stones in in heaven much more brilliant than here on earth, obviously. But as I was saying, that underneath the throne are all the martyrs, the people that gave up their lives to gave up their lives for the Lord. And God is saying it's the same thing for you. Yeah, you didn't get your head chopped off and you still living, but you gave up your life, meaning there were some things you had to sacrifice. You sacrificed a lot in order to be obedient, in order to run the race that God has told you to do. And God is saying that because of that, it has come before him like a jasper stone. It's clear as crystal. And if you're seeing that, God is saying that you're precious to him, and that he sees it. And that some of you may be asking, God, am I doing all this in vain? And he's saying, no, that you are a jasper stone, and that you have pleased him. So some of you might be asking, God, do I please you? I've given up everything. I've done all, you've told me to do. People may have left me. I'm not in a popular situation. Everybody's looking down on me, and no one understands why you're doing the things that you do. And it's a lot of pressure. And I know this has been oversaid and overstated, but that's how precious minerals, that's how a diamond is made. It's through that pressure. And so God is doing something to your character. And but he's saying he's pleased. If you're seeing that, if you're seeing Jasper, he's saying he's pleased. And that situation is ironic, because at some point you're going to be flipped on top, just like the people in Revelation chapter 6. They gave up their lives, but at some point, they are going to be on top. God is just telling them just a little while longer. And that's God telling you, just hold on just a little while longer, and stuff is going to be made right. Okay? All right, so I hope that explained Jasper Stone for you. And as I said, somebody else could read this and say, oh no, that don't mean that Jasper is the first stone in the foundation of the New Jerusalem, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, it can have multiple meanings, okay? And doesn't mean that alternate meaning is wrong. It just means that there's multiple meanings. All right, guys, I love you. Like, share, subscribe. All right, talk to you later. Bye.